Hey guys, this is mainly gonna be about me and my experience being sick while pregnant. It was horrible. It was the worst experience of my entire life. The most recent one, so this would be the second time I've been sick while pregnant. The first time, it was when I was like maybe 4 months in. Yeah, I think I was like 4 months pregnant. And we were on a California trip back home to announce to my family that I was pregnant. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad. It was a cold, and I didn't have too many symptoms. It was just probably the whole, sniffle, sneezing, that good jazz. But the most recent one, oh my goodness, it was flu season. It was just recently. It was from Christmas Day almost till just recently, like January, I don't know, 6 maybe. I was sick for that long, almost 2 whole weeks. It was horrible because when you're pregnant, you can't take a bunch of things. I mean, you can, but like, it's not the heavy stuff, I can say. It's not like you're taking ibuprofen or Dayquil and NyQuil, extra strong or something. So it's just like, it's almost kind of pointless taking the medication because it's not doing anything. It was super horrible because it was flu season. Thankfully, I had my flu shot. I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was because I took the flu shot. I don't know. It's because we went to New York and I caught something from over there because, cities are dirty. But either way, point blank, I was dying. I was super sick. I couldn't breathe. I had so much phlegm and congestion, and my nostrils were shut, like seriously shut. Like if you put those little nose thingies in there, it was shut. I couldn't breathe from it. There was no way breathing. And so that made it harder for me, because obviously the baby needs oxygen. And just recently I found out that my asthma came back due to my pregnancy. So that's another struggle I'm dealing with. So overall, it was very hard. Thankfully, with patience and time, and with my husband being there, Boris, being super supportive, we got through it. I mean, there was a hard time where we ended up going to the hospital because I was throwing up constantly. I couldn't, it was just starting to hit bad, and I was panicking. But thankfully, for some reason, I mean, it's a good thing, I'm not gonna complain about it, but every single time I freak out and I panic and I go to the hospital because I think something's wrong, I'm wrong. Something's wrong with me, but baby Bryce is totally okay. Honestly, what hit the most to help me out, silly as it sounds, but Starbucks medicine ball, the tea. Yes, I know. I never tried it, and everyone always says oh, that's the best and it's super good. And I was drinking tea. I was drinking a bunch of teas beforehand, the lemon ginger tea, the rosemary tea, the hibiscus, whatever, you can name the tea, and I was drinking it, and nothing was working. It wasn't doing me justice. I would have regular ginger tea with lemon and honey, nothing. And I was having a hard time, and I felt bad because Boris was trying to sleep, and there I am dying and coughing. But then again, I'm the one dying. Whatever. I could see why a lot of moms are very I don't want to say anal, but very aggressive on, oh, stay away from me if you're sick, stay away from me, my baby, or in general, because that totally makes sense, because I had no idea you weren't allowed to take so many different kinds of medication and stuff like that. So it's more of that whole, you're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm sure there's other things moms have, they've done this, they've done that. But for me, for my choice, I decided, because even before the pregnancy, I was already a person who just didn't like taking medication, because I mean, that's just my opinion. I just always feel there's always some downfall or side effect with another one. I don't know. But I think it's because I've always taken it for so long, for my whole life. I feel immune to it, and I know it's probably harming my body or something. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Yeah, so like I was addicted. I went to the Starbucks like every fucking day possible, and I drank the venti medicine ball, so a big old cup of medicine ball every day. And then I think I like broke Starbucks because I went one day and they ran out. But then I also think it's because since it was flu season, everyone and their mamas was like drinking that tea. And I could see why. I had to like suffer for a little bit and like travel around the world trying to find a medicine ball tea. Yeah, with a lot of rest and time, thankfully I was good. You know, if you have your own remedies or something, do let me know. Because, I mean, eventually I'd like to get pregnant again, you know? I'd like to have a big family. And then for those people who never been pregnant, do not get sick. Don't get sick. Stay away. Have hand sanitizer or whatever. Be clean. Stay hygiene. I don't know. Just stay away from sick people. And if you're sick, you should just stay away from people in general who are healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want to just spread sickness? It's kind of common sense. That was my experience. And it was horrible. Bye.